It is just so hard to focus on you. What do I mean by that? Sometimes it's just so hard to focus on ourselves. And I know a lot of the times we get caught in the hustle and bustle of work, of school, of all these different things that we have going on in our lives. Whether that be a girlfriend or, someone that we care for or that we love, whether it be a death in the family, whether it be whatever the case, right? Again, work and school are probably the two biggest things, right? But the third is trying to find ourselves, right? Now, I'm 20 years old. I'm not going to say that by any means this is an easy thing for me to do, because I'm also trying to find myself. So I understand how it's hard. To that same notion, the last couple weeks have been some of the most eye-opening experiences in my life. I've had so many things happen in my life that have opened my eyes in so many different respects and so many different ways that I never knew possible. And a lot of it stems back to what's happened to me just a couple weeks ago. Just a couple weeks ago, I broke up with my first girlfriend. And it was really hard. And it was something that I never thought I'd have to do in my life. I don't know why I never did, but I never did. And it was, in a lot of ways, very eye-opening. Something that was very, just made me realize what my life is. It made me realize that, one, there's so much more to life than just what we have, right? Everyone wants to be happy. Everyone wants to be successful. Everyone wants to be themselves. Everyone wants to be who they are. And that's a hard concept for some of us to come by. I'm not saying that it's easy for anyone, because it never is. And it never will be. Right? Life sucks. It does. There's moments where all you want to do is just give up. There's moments where all I've wanted to do is just give up and just give in to the pain and suffering of what's happening in my life. And yes, I broke up with my girlfriend, but at the same time, that's not the only thing that's happened. I'm not going to go into full details of anything, but everyone has something that they struggle with. For me, I care too much about everyone but me. I care too much for everyone but myself. And that's why I'm making this. Because I care way too much. And so I want to do something that, for once, is something that I want to do, which is make this video. I want to go out and I want to show the world that I am me. I'm the best version of myself. I am what I've always wanted to be. I've always wanted to push myself to be the best. And I've always wanted to do that with others. Push them to be the best. And I know a lot of the times it's hard. Work or school or any of these other things that we have going on in our lives, it can suck. And you just feel this weight bearing down on you. And sometimes you just feel like you cannot get it off. You feel like your whole world is crumbling down. You feel like nothing is going right. And sometimes you just need to learn to let go. Learn to distance yourself. To ghost everyone around you. 6 months, a year, 3 months even. Learn to do it. Learn to love yourself. To find ways to become yourself and not have any outside interpretation. Not have anyone looking at you, judging you for what you are. Accept that. They're going to judge you. They're going to be there. They're going to say things and tell you that you can't do this or can't do that. They're going to tell you that. It's going to happen. And it might hurt. It might suck. But you'll get through it. Just like everyone in this world. You'll get through it. Focus on you. Delete social media. Delete Twitter. Delete Facebook. when I deleted Twitter, Facebook, I don't even think I had those things. When I deleted Twitter and TikTok, I think those were like the two biggest things taking up my life at the time. Or no, actually, it was Instagram and TikTok. And when I deleted those and I got rid of them, it was like this massive weight had just like been released off my shoulders. Yes, it was hard because I wanted to check on those things. I wanted to go back to that past that I had that was so comfortable just getting on my phone and just mindlessly scrolling. That's all I did. And when I saw that when I wasn't scrolling, I was more productive, or I actually had to find something to do, I was like, wow, this is incredible. When I deleted Instagram and TikTok, my life changed for the better. It did. Just recently, I deleted Snapchat for the first time in my life. And it's only been a day, 2 days. But it's already like, I just feel better. I'm not, I saw that was the one thing that was holding me back. I would get on it to check on something. Someone would send me a snap or whatever. And it's like, I would get on there for 5 seconds and spend 5 minutes. And I just find that I'm so much better without those things. So much more productive. So much more just wanting to get out and do stuff. Recently, I've started going to the gym, right? 3 times a week. And maybe that's too much. Maybe I might need to slow it down. But I've started going to the gym, right? One, that just helps me. I go after work. I've started doing the thing that I love to do. I've started playing soccer. And not just with a big group like everyone's used to. I just go out and play by myself. And a lot of people might think that that's stupid, but it's what I want to do. It's something that I want to do. It's something I need to do because that makes me happy. And I realize that. I've started biking again. I've started enjoying it again. My dad got me hooked on it when I was younger, and I just stopped going after a while. I started getting bored. But I'm starting to realize now that the thrill of it is finding adventure in the places that we don't know. Finding adventure in the areas that you've never seen before. One of the best things that I've done to change my life is also just, one, not give a fuck what other people think. Sorry for the language. But I don't care what other people think anymore. I don't. Whatever they think is whatever they think. If they think that I'm, an idiot, then cool. They think I'm an idiot. If they think I'm an asshole, they think I'm an asshole. That's whatever. I realize that I'm me. No one can change that. No one. And no one can take that away from me. And if they do, then it's my fault for letting them do that. The last thing I'll say is this. When I say ghost everyone, I mean it. Don't just ghost 1 or 2 people and then just kind of keep talking to one person on the side. I mean everyone. I mean your friends, your family. And I'm not saying don't let them know that you're occasionally okay. Don't just ghost everyone and then just be like, all right, I'm going to go die in a tree and not let anyone know. Ghost everyone in a good way. Become yourself by being yourself. By showing you, in this case me, who I am. By showing yourself who you truly are. And if that means that you need to spend less time away from your friends, less time away from your family, less time on social media, on all these different things that take up our lives, then that's what it means. My escape used to just be soccer. But I'm finding that it's running. It's running. It's biking. It's going to the gym. It's doing all these different things that I didn't think that I had. Truly and honestly, it is. And it helps so much. So if there's one thing that I'm going to ask. It's this. Focus on who you are. Focus on yourself. Don't let the things around you distract you, get in your way. Don't let the emotions fill up that little thing inside your head, because they will. One of the best things that I heard recently, and it didn't click until today really, was if someone's not providing something for your life, and I don't mean that in like a physical sense. I don't mean like if they're not providing money or something like that. I mean if they are not providing something that is meaningful to your life, such as, how do I say this? Such as advice or intellect or something that brings true, not even happiness, but it brings insight into your life. Good insight and bad insight. I mean people that that are able to criticize you openly and tell you that, hey, you are being stupid. You are doing stupid, right? But at the same time, also be there for when you fall, for when you stumble. Be there for when you succeed and are great. And when you do fail, can criticize you and you don't judge them. Find someone that brings that to your life. Find someone. And the people that don't, why do you need them there? Why? Because that's all they're going to do their whole lives. Well, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them. Think with your head, not with your heart. Peace.